Hello guys, welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. Thinking about it, I'm actually gonna try to summon for another copy of Valentine's Roy. Just cause like every time he's around, I feel like I should give it a chance. And I did get one copy pretty early, last year, for like Desperation Orbs. This time I have way more orbs, but you know, trying to use all his legendary version instead. It's kinda tough, but either way, depending on how things go, either we'll stop at 5-star, stop at a certain number of orbs. No idea, but let's see. Okay, then colorless. If no colorless, green, and then if neither of those, then blue. No point to summon red here. And same exact spot. Okay. Yeah, if I sound a little off, kind of stomach flu, and kind of sucks. Yesterday, threw up quite a bit, and that was very unpleasant. But today I'm feeling a lot better, so seems to be just a one-day type of thing. Now this is a circle we can nod our heads at. Except they'll all be free stars because why not? But I mean, Argorn. It's been a while. Other than that, of course, coronavirus going around, and schools, it's like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna make classes online, because we can't deal with, y'all catching the corona. Which I'm just like, fine by me, because, you know, the less I have to go places, the better. Saves guess. So, I guess just blue here. Pretty much the opposite circle, except different placement on the other one out. But yeah, I do have like mediocre IVs on all the R units. I mean, still on that Roy too. Although, actually he has plus defense. And what am I talking about? But excuse me. Other than that though, not too much going on. Just people dying. People probably just getting sick and moving on with their lives. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't think coronavirus is that big of a deal. It's not as bad as the flu in comparison, and it's very similar to that, and I think SARS was it? And I think that's the other thing it's compared to. I mean, obviously you still don't want to get it, of course, like with any illness, but still, I think people are going a little crazy. A little crazy. Oh, but I am trying to save up feathers Um, pretty much to get Arthur and Obro to +10. I'm just saving up feathers because, like, pretty much day or day. I needed to promote Cynthia so I can use her in the AR. For raids. Just because otherwise it's kind of hard using a 4-star in that mode. Without them being totally useless anyway. Unless you're like a healer or something, but still. Glad for the most part we're getting colorless. Again, if I'm just being bland this whole time. My apologies, but I'm glad for the most part we're getting colorless to show up. It's only been like 1 or 2 circles so far. I don't know, but I'm hyped about the new Animal Crossing though. It looks so fun, and it's basically like Minecraft when it comes to messing with the terrain. I really appreciate that because, like, the little random ponds and rocks, the unbreakable rocks, in the other games, yeah, they could mess up your whole town scheme. I mean, sometimes you just have to work around them and it turns out fine, but other times it's in a really obnoxious spot and you're just like, why didn't I notice this? I think for my New Leaf town, I was pretty lucky in that regard. I think there was just like one rock where it's like, eh. But the other rocks weren't too bad. Although I did have one pond be a nuisance. Let's see, what else? Oh, but I'm definitely gonna be playing New Horizons. With my boyfriend, and with my brother, with my friends online. Lots of people to play it with. I just have to remember to get Switch Online. That's just gonna be so fun though. Cause like, honestly, I haven't really been like hyped to play any games lately. A lot of them are just like, oh, I've seen that already, or done that already, or they just don't interest me. Which I guess part of it comes with being an adult, you know, that less time on your hands to play games, but also like being more knowledgeable and all that. Maybe just being unmotivated, I don't know, but either way, it'll be good, because the thing I like about Animal Crossing games is that they don't come out too often. Like, at best, they'd be like, you know, you get 2 within 5 years, but otherwise, about every 5 years or so, you get a new one. In which, I think the gap of time between New Horizons and New Leaf is like 7 years? I was not expecting that, but okay. I'm Eleonora Yumasuru, a star in the making. Having me on your side assures wins at worthy of Hollywood. What is this Hollywood? Get that Hollywood out of my game. Get this out of my Fire Emblem. Disgusting. That's funny though. As expected. But I mean, OP unit.
No more horror movies for me. I can't take it.
With hands like these, no other Virion is nobler than I.
Again, why was Virion in that game again?
I can't take my eyes off you. My heart races whenever I... Sorry, just practicing. Acting is challenging, but the best way to do it is to disappear completely into your role. I hope Fortuna's doing okay back home.
This is your debut into high society. Seize the moment, my dear Ellie.
Oh, call me Ellie, okay? That's what they'll call me in Hollywood. I can't thank you enough for staying by my side.
Is there no one who can show my dear Ellie the bearing of a proper lady?
I hardly understood what he said.
Varian is great most of the time, but the way he goes on about nobility does get on my nerves.
I'm surprised he hasn't, like, hit on her.
I can't thank you enough for staying by my side.
So odd, these units. So odd. I mean, I'm glad to have another archer, but I kind of give up on that as I lost interest. You know, dealing with phase, power creep, but, you know, just how it goes. She's like, hey, what's going on? Hey. To keep pulling more or not? I don't really feel like pulling on the other colors, so. Yeah, screw it. I can always get more orbs for Roy, so. Plus, I'm pulling a Roy, so it's either one Roy or the other Roy. And this Roy comes out around less often, so. Plus, I think the banner he's supposed to be in has Altena, and obviously she won the free unit thingamajiggy, which, by the way, they only gave her out for the present box, and that only lasts like a month. So essentially, she's a limited free unit, and they could just put her in a paralog or something, which I find weird, because just like, you could totally do that. You did with Mike before. You do it with these other characters. It's just very strange. What navies do you have? Yeah, kinda cruddy. Kinda cruddy. Actually, wait. What fodder did you have again? See, speed smoke. Rest in peace, that cigarette I destroyed. Like, was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago at this point? Was it just over a year ago? I don't remember, but it was during, actually, yeah, I think it was during the first anniversary Hero Fest. So, peace, that cigarette. But, what was this thing? I don't remember. And that's another chat. I mean, I take that easy fodder. And that one's better. So we'll just do that. But yeah, either way, probably just gonna, oh, as I was gonna say, I'm probably just gonna keep going for Royce, at least if I get one a year. I mean, you know, baby time though. SHP minus defense.
What kind of gift would make a girl like her happy? What? Oh, you scared me. Nothing would make me happier than being your friend.
Feels friend zone, man. You know what? I'm gonna go into like 400. It's for the boy, so either way it's for the boy. And I don't expect to get more than like 2 copies. I mean, maybe 3, but around 2 copies for Legendary Boy. Which, just giving him the +5 would be really good, so. Oh yeah, but if I do break a high pity, I'm not gonna pull anything that isn't a green. It's because, again, I don't really care for Lynn. Although I would appreciate fixing Valentine sectors, my stack IV. Did you say? And that's a soap. Let's see, other than that, trying to think of any things that are in the news that aren't, super political anyway. Oh, but, let's see. Other than my emerging plans for Obro and Arthur, I think that would be about it. Of who would I want to make +10, like, super badly. Maybe a healer, but I don't know which one. I don't even know if I have enough copies. Just because I like using them just for the little skill fodder, so I can just switch them around for whatever I need, just in case they're a bonus unit or whatnot. Also, I get so many, it's just like, I might as well use them for something. And that is a blessed circle. Okay then. Probably just 3 stars, but one can hope. Lachesis. Hashtag bliss. And I still remember the times I would pull on such banners and be like, oh my god, so worried about not getting it. Then spends money to try to get unit, but still fails. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, free to play. I mean, not completely free to play. If in the grand scheme of things, like overall they count, but for the current time, so I'm getting quite a variety of colors here. Anyway, saves me 5 orbs from just summoning on them separately. Also, when is Gaius's refine? Like, seriously, dude. Because Gaius has so much speed, yet he has, like, no resets. So he's kinda worthless. And then, like, what else? Oh, and they still haven't given healers refines, and it's been well over a year, which is ridiculous, because, like, oh, and they're planning to make Colorless Tomes a thing, and the thing about that is that, you know, healers are essentially the Colorless Tome, They do exactly the same thing. I mean, you could say the same about beasts. However, colorless beasts are melee. Melee, form of all the rest. So, like, you know, there's at least some differing factor right there. And with dragons, you know, they attack special, but they're melee as well. With colorless tongues, though, I don't see the advantage. It's just like, oh, but they're not healer. And it's just like, you could have just not gypped healers by making their damage helmed without a skill to prevent that. It's kind of gritty. I don't know. Then of course you have Silk that comes out not even a few months ago. And then of course you just like, except in HP, totally power creeps Azama. Or was it speed? Might have been HP and speed actually. But either way, comes out as the bulkiest healer, and then you see stuff like Mercedes and Brady, and they're kind of just like, kind of healers now. And I don't quite understand that. Don't understand Valkyrie. I mean, I know there's enough Fire Emblem characters to make it like, okay, well, you know, gonna be hard to differentiate one over the other in terms of stats for one game. Especially with there only being 5 stats total. Like, they could have totally made attack be separate, so melee and special, but they did not, so it's kind of weird. Oh, but it did give Gray Refine along with Olwen, not OG Olwen, the freaking Blade Tome, green Blade Tome Olwen. Which I was very surprised, just because, like, really, they could have given Olwen something, but then it's just like, oh, but Reinhardt, and it's just like, but they can have different effects, like, Falchion users can, right? And it could just be a different effect without having to make the sprite look different, as evidenced by newer units, so. I don't know, I just feel like I'm dumb, but with some pepperonis, the Dire Thunder, and all the healers in the man. Anyway, just looking to break this penny right now. Kind of build back up again, but that's okay. Still going for Roy either way. So I cannot be mad about that. Oh yeah, but one cool thing is that Pokemon Go. See, I haven't participated in the last few community days because, right on, Abro. You know, not crazy about them. And then also, Piplup I did at home, and I did manage to get a few shinies. But Yeah, Apple's Day, actually. They're delaying that one. Just because of all the health issues. Okay, well we can stop right here. And that makes up for me skipping the one that's Joy Banner with Roy in it. So, hooray. I'm just gonna pull the 2 greens and bail out. Which basically means we use 300 orbs. Crazy how time can fly like that. And it's probably just gonna be a free start, but oh well. Not too bad in the grand scheme of things. 3 5 stars and 100 orbs. Also plus speed. Weird. Either way, done right here. Probably by the time Legendary Banner rolls out. Let's see, I gained like 100 orbs from the start of the month. Kind of been slow. March usually is, because February just slaps the orbs at you. But probably I should be close to 500. And once again, by the time Legendary Banner rolls out. But let's see. And my boy gets some more love, so I'm just glad. Roy right here isn't being too finicky. Also hopes that it's March, because February, not always good luck, as evidenced by Dragalia lost, but oh well. Which by the way, I'm super spamming in that game, and I can't find him. Wait, I need sort by origin, that'd be easier. There you go. Plus defense. I usually give him some other thingamajiggy, but to kind of balance out the stats. And it's fine that he takes the bulkier route, just because all these other archers, they take the offense high speed. I'm gonna fire sweep type of approach. And he has quite a lot more HP now. And then there's something I like in return, because you're my boy. Yeah, boy. So, brief overview. Yeah, I like hurdling so much for that speed, but I will. I have seals. Those will do. Also a darting blow seal. That'll work wonderfully. What are skills that you have too? This screen shows me it. So around attack speed. Push forward, that's really good. And speed defense runes. So it's pretty nice because she doesn't have to worry about getting hit. So she doesn't need desperation or anything. Very cool. Yeah, so mostly we pulled, let's see, it's 6 guys right there. Yep. Jesus. There's one guy on my friends list that made his have like 55 speed, and then the rest of the stats are kind of like, questionable. Either way, where's my chats? Okay. So we have the one to 2 Gucci ones. That shall work. So let's just look in the catalog of heroes.
utter certainty. By these twin blades.
Which, by the way, she came as neutral, of course.
No backing down. Goddess, guide me. Grant me strength. No backing down. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
It's just funny how she just swings the two swords.
Consider it done. With utter certainty. You have my trust.
Big trust. Also, she's pretty swole. Pretty swole. I see those washboard apps. It's just funny. Anyway, oh, and then soon. Actually, I should go check if I can merge her real quick.
Now, the end comes. Feed them to the maggots. Ready yourself. Perish.
Such a weird unit.
I am going. I'm going. Fine. I am going. Now.
Meow.
Is that my cue? This one's all mine, Varian. Away with you.
A most refined maneuver. Strike with grace and precision. Let us end this, my dear.
I only need one shot. This one's all mine, Varian.
Not sure if she had 5 lines right there. I'm gonna need to listen over to that again, but spooky. I don't get to hear a variant grunt. What a weirdo. Just saying. You know, I'm not sure if she's the last unit. Last unit in the catalog listed. So there it goes. I don't know who question mark is. That might be in the update. But that's maybe fine. Let me go check on the one page. Is it here? Oh, I do have it. Sweet. And now she gets a merge. So at the very least, Camilla Emblem can each have one merge. Feels good, man. Also, I love how she says, building me up for summer. Good summer ult. Very good. And so, let's go to empty page. Which I did merge up Silica. Fix her Bane. Okay, so Camilla pretty much just need the one merge. Which I forgot I got her on the something. Crazy. I just need the one merge for her and for her. So looking pretty good. Definitely will be trying to go for a merge on that Camilla though. It's because my stack you know, could be better. Because all the other ones have good or decent IVs. And of course, my boys. All at the minimum. Plus free. So, very nice. So, that worked out. It definitely worked out well. Again, I think next year. I think after summer, again, assuming there's no other units or banners or whatever that I want to pull on, I can try to save for plus 10 Valentine's Roar. But I'll have to see. And also, since they're doing the like event trade-in little things to get 5-star merch or whatever, Halloween Henry and Jacob might be part of that. And if so, that can save me from pulling colorless for Jacob. And then pretty much make it to where I only have to pull the one copy for Henry. So hopefully they do that around that time. Because they did it for 2 units. Which I'm not sure if they're gonna do more of just like, oh, well, here's just a couple of spring and then move on to a different banner. Or if they'll do more spring, more of a spring banner. I mean, we're gonna have to see, but I'm hoping, really hoping that Henry or Jacob is part in their one. Because again, it would save me the merge. And their fodder, they don't have much fodder, especially by today's standards. So, hoping. Either way, about 300 orbs for free characters. Not bad at all. 150 for 2 of the focus. 150 each for 2 of the focus. Pretty good. Pretty satisfied with this. So I guess I will see you when I summon for the Sherry Boy. Try my hand at that. Anyway, bye bye guys.